Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last corporate update webinar of 2016. Want to welcome all the network partners that are on the line tonight. We had record number registrations. I'm getting text that there are some people having some technical issues getting through. I hope that gets worked out. I know some of our guest speakers are having problems, but hopefully we can get that worked out. And we have a lot of information to cover in a very short period of time, so a lot of good information. What we're going to do is really just kind of recap 2016 and then obviously take a sneak peek into 2017. And I always think that it's good to hear from some of our network partners that are out there in the field that are, you know, I say walking the walk, doing the business on a day-to-day basis. So again, want to welcome everybody to the webinar. First and foremost, want to talk about the convention that starts this is our convention. This is our company's convention that we do seems like now every 3 months. We go Las Vegas in winter, in summer, and High Point, North Carolina, spring and fall. But this, without a doubt, is probably the biggest company event we've had to date. It starts Friday, January 20th. We're going to do a 6 o'clock meet and greet, and agenda is going to be out after the first of the year. We're going to do an all-day training on Saturday. Sunday, as a group, we're going to go over and meet and have appointments with some of our vendors, and then network partners. At that point, they can go ahead and meet with other vendors. That's why we bring you out, is so you can establish relationships with other vendors and other manufacturers. You know, that's the benefit of, you know, being a business opportunity with a license opposed to a franchise. We don't paint you in a box. We want you to have as many relations as possible with manufacturers. We think that that's very important. So if you haven't already, please register for the Las Vegas market. The same hotel that we were last time we were in Vegas is hosting this event for us at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. We do have some rooms blocked off. There's only 15. It is a first come, first serve. The first 15 get the special rates. I can assure you this time of year when they have the furniture market, what happens is all these hotels start jacking up their prices. These rates are phenomenal. The average night for us is under $70. But if you call the Stratosphere, there's two things you're going to need. Number one, you're going to need a group name, Cozy Furniture 2017, and a group code, which is C.-Cozen. So those are two things that you're going to need to get your hotel room at a discounted rate. So very important, book your room, and then obviously get out to Las Vegas. So very important. This is happening fast. We're literally, you know, it's less than 6 weeks away, right? So very important, I need to get a head count. If you're coming to Las Vegas, I need to find out, because there's ordering for lunches and for continental breakfast. I need to get a count on who's coming to Las Vegas. So if you haven't told me or emailed me or texted me that you're coming to Las Vegas, then you need to do that. I need to get a head count, accurate head count. Now's the time. If you haven't committed, now's the time to commit to the Las Vegas market. This is going to be a special event. This is going to be an exciting event, one that I can assure you you don't want to miss. I don't think there's been one network partner that has gone to one of these conventions or a market that felt it was a waste of time or money. So very important. You know, as we continue to grow and our network expands, I think it's important really to review what we've done in 2016, because we've done a lot. Certainly as a company, we've expanded. You know, we continue to grow our network of partners, distribution centers, sleep shop owners, area distribution centers, regional market developers, state commissioners. It keeps going, and you know, it's all about momentum. I always say that momentum is the hardest thing to get, and once you have it, it's the easiest thing to lose, right? So, but right now the company has momentum as we're closing out the year, going into the new year. So I want to bring on some of our network partners that have been with us. But first, let me welcome to our team some new team members. These first two gentlemen, Kevin Kaplan in Chicago and Danny Bell in Tulsa, Oklahoma. These are two gentlemen that literally see the vision, the growth, the profitability, the expansion. They've taken a leadership role with the company. As a regional market developer of Chicago is Kevin, and also an area distribution center owner, Danny Bell, in the greater Tulsa market. Also, Arvin, an owner in Oakland County. We finally getting into Michigan. Our founder, Larry Cozen's hometown, Detroit. Also want to welcome Ryan Roundtree in Buckhead, Georgia, and also Travis Bruce in Beaumont, Texas. So welcome everyone to the team. Very excited, perfect timing as far as positioning going into 2017. So great to see the team members there. What I want to do is, again, go around the horn and talk to a few owners here just to really reflect on 2016 and kind of give a little preview of 2017. First owner I'll go to up there in Redding, California. He actually moved from Oregon down to California, got a new place to live, and opened up a business in Redding, California. Mr. Dan Dawson. Dan, you with me? The only reason Dan said he would not be on the call is if he had a customer. So I'll give him another shot. All right, if anybody's keeping track, that's 0 for 1. All right, he's got a beautiful shop in Redding. He's doing extremely well. Dan's been with us now for, a year and a half. But let's go to North Carolina. We have two gentlemen that have been with the team now for, I'd say same thing, well over a year. Our newly appointed regional market developer in North Carolina, you heard him a couple of webinars ago, Jason Wagner. Jason, you with me? I hope I gave everybody the right code to get in, to be a moderator.
Hello, John?
Hey, Jason, I knew you were there.
Yes, having some issues with the mute.
No,
so.
Quite all right. Maybe Dan was too, but welcome to the call. If you would, give everybody a recap of 2016 for you as far as a business and your vision for 2017.
Sure. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you for letting me be on the call tonight, and just give you a little bit of a timeline and everything. I started as a broker in November of last year. I was very impressed at what the company saw, where the company was, where they were going. From the first time I talked to Dwayne, I had some questions. He answered them all right there, and I pretty much handed him over a card and said, okay, I'm ready to go. First thing I did was went out and bought a box truck. Slowly started moving some product, and then he talked to me about opening up a store. And about the beginning, probably about the middle of April, we opened up the first Perfect Dreamer in North Carolina. And then last week, I signed over to become the RMD, which I'm extremely excited about. I'm excited where we're at, where we're going. I think the BTB is going to change everything as a company and a whole. I think it's just going to catapult the distribution centers along with everything else. It's going to be very intriguing for people to come in and be able to run their own distribution center. And now is the time. The company has been very innovative. Every time I've called John, never had any issues, picks up right away, or if he's on a call, he gets back to me within 5 or 10 minutes, which is great because I know he's a very busy person. The thing that I really like is it's a one-size-fits-all company, or it's not a one-size-fits-all company. We have the fundraising, which they just brought to the table, the distribution, the retail, broker, delivery. It's pretty much anything that you can do within the business. They're all about helping us grow and getting us. I was thinking today on apprenticeship. I'd love for somebody to come in and want to do an apprenticeship and see kind of overall what the business has to offer, everything they do. I spend about probably 3 to 5 hours every day, 6 days a week. 3 to 5 hours just knowing either on phone calls, emails. It's all about gaining momentum, and it's all about planting the seeds for when harvest time comes around. I know it's going to be real good. It's a matter of posting on Craigslist with the military cities. We have Jacksonville North and Fayetteville, both within about an hour and a half from us, which is very good. Been starting to talk to a little bit of the UNC, the business schools, the technical schools. A lot of these kids, when they're coming in, they're going to business school. They don't know what they want to do when they get out. I think it's huge potential for them. I'm really seeing the market. It's going to be great in the bigger cities, but I think your towns of 2,000 to 10,000 people, it's everything that they need in one of these smaller cities. So I'm going to a chamber meeting in the morning, talking to more of these smaller cities that are looking to be bringing in fresh companies with great ideas, and it's going to boost their whole economy. A lot of times what you see in these towns of 3,000 to 4,000 people right now is maybe an antique shop that's been there for the last 25 years, and they sell a few mattresses here and there, but they don't have an actual shop where they can go and buy something that they can purchase right in a big box store at our prices, which are phenomenal. So right now I'm not really concentrating on money. I'm just kind of putting my head down and going, just ready to make 2017 a great year. There's a couple things and a couple different quotes I have around the house, so I see them on a day-to-day basis, and it's almost every successful person begins with 2 beliefs: the future can be better, and the present, I have the power to make it so. And then I always say, if you don't build your dreams, somebody will definitely hire you to help build theirs. So that's kind of where I'm at. There's no guarantees, but if somebody were to tell you, you put your head down and do this for 3 to 5 years, you can get the freedom that you've always been looking for. And I can see a lot of different success stories coming up in the next year. And going into this business, when I talk to people, kind of pre-screen them and just chit-chat with them for a little bit, I say, what kind of a franchise-type business can you get into with under a year ROI? You do the work, it's there, it's proven, our projections and everything, they're just, everything is there, the track's laid, we got to get out there and run on it.
Good stuff, Jason. I got to keep moving along. I got so many people here want to talk. You're a true leader. You have the goods, you got the good information. Your amazing story, because you really came on board as a big-ticket broker, then a distribution center. You opened up a sleep shop, and now you're a regional market developer. You really show the transgression of where you can start and where you're going. So I appreciate you being on the call. I appreciate your leadership, and look forward to 2017 being a great year.
I appreciate it, John.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Let's head right over to Wilmington there. Hopefully Dwayne Eastman, who actually brought Jason in as a big-ticket broker. Dwayne, maybe a lot of you have seen the video that he did on 9/11. It was just an incredible tribute, and he's a fireman in Wilmington. Dwayne Eastman. Dwayne, are you with me?
Yep, I'm here.
Good. Just if you could give a quick recap, and we're just kind of a little pressed for time today. We have so many people that want to get on this line and share 2016 recap and vision for 2017, if you would.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with Ideal Furniture since June of 2015. Found it as a investment opportunity as I prepare for retirement from the fire service. January, I've got 7 years to go, and I'm out the door. It's been a wonderful ride. I started out as the regional market developer for the Carolinas, picked up Georgia. You heard we just passed the baton on to Jason as the RMD for the Carolinas as I start to transition into a divisional partner, heading up the new economy fundraising, which is really going to be a game changer for the entire market. You may not think of fundraisers as being something that is going to help your business. It's going to help your business tenfold. We're already talking with somebody right now. We're getting paperwork signed as we speak to run our first. It's actually going to be a beta test. Our first fundraiser is going to be in January down in Tallahassee, Florida. We're real excited to see how this works. It's a learning process for everybody, but we're real interested to see how everything progresses, see what we can do for this church down there, and really start to lay the foundation to not only help charities in your hometown, but also help your business grow while you're helping those charities and keeping that money local. So it's been a great 2015, 2016, and really looking forward as we're already off to running on 2017.
It's good stuff, Dwayne. Appreciate everything you're doing behind the scenes, putting this program together so everybody across the board can capitalize on it. So again, excited to work with you and certainly get updates from you in 2017, and more will be revealed on that program for sure.
Absolutely. Thanks. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes. Thank you, Dwayne. Let's go to the Midwest down in Illinois. This gentleman, Joshua Qualls, and his wife Ashley, they started out in a warehouse and since have gone to a retail location. And for those that don't know, it looks like a church with a steeple. But lo and behold, it is. Josh has been with us. Him and his wife do extremely well. Josh, are you with me?
I'm with you.
Hey, thanks for taking the time. Share with everybody a 2016 recap and, what you see for 2017.
Well, we opened, I guess we got into business around February when it was all finalized, and we opened the store in April the 30th, the old church building, like you said. And clearly, mattresses are the #1 seller by a long shot in this business. And I've learned one thing. You need to keep a good stock of them, too, because I've missed sales. You got to learn the hard way sometimes. But mattresses are clearly the #1 seller. We've sold, I don't know how many orders we've done, but people just still coming in this month looking for mattresses. So why furniture is really good, I encourage people to spend quite a bit of attention on the mattresses, my opinion. And I always tell them when they call me and ask me, and I put some beds in there with it, even if it's $100 extra, that's just extra money you can put in your pocket. But as far as that goes, we've done very well this year. We're surprised. I think my little church building is too small for me now. I think next year, by spring, summer, we're looking to expand. So 2016 has been a good year. It's just surpassed our expectations. We can't really my wife, it's kind of hard for her to believe. I believed in it, but it's kind of hard. It's blew her mind. And we're looking for 2017. I told her the other day, and I think she fell out of the truck when I told her. I said my goal is to, I'm going to mention, we're only in a town of about 2,000 to 2,400 people, roughly. And I told her the other day my goal is to do $100,000 a month in our little town of Cesar. And she about fell out of the truck. How you going to do that? I said, well, we're going to do it. And that's our goal to start that. I'm not going to say we're going to hit it in 2017, but that's our goal to go forward by 2018.
Yeah, well, even if you come up short halfway, I'm sure she's not going to be upset or disappointed in you.
No, she's not. And then we got some big plans for Illinois. We've talked about it. I've kind of gotten in the way of that myself.
Oh, but, absolutely.
I believe Illinois is going to be huge. I believe we're going to be huge. And I think when we expand, we're going to probably triple business, because we're going to hold so much. And people like seeing some of it. So as far as that goes, and it's opened up opportunities. I've been asked to run for public office in town. I've been asked to be ahead of a certain party in the precinct. I won't mention the party. I don't want nobody to hate me. But so it's opened up opportunities in our town, too. People look up to us, and we're pretty excited about it.
That's great, Mr. Mayor. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking
the
time,
mayor,
Josh. I love what you're doing out there. You keep it simple, but expansion, that's really what it's all about in 2017. Excited for both of you two out there in Cesar, Illinois. Thanks for being on the webinar.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have other network partners we're going to bring on, but I want to talk about this year, this recap of 2016. we're taking the company public. That was big news when we decided that our holding company, New Economy Marketing Group, we were going public, and that we gave everybody on this call, every one of our network partners, an opportunity to earn stock every step of the way. And we gave out incentives every quarter down actually to the last fourth quarter. This is the last month of the fourth quarter incentive where we really stepped up our game and just said for $1,500 a product, whether it's mattresses or furniture, every order you get 15,000 shares. And what I've seen since we started giving away stock is we've seen a bunch of network partners that just took advantage of it. And literally we've given away tens of millions of shares of stock. Our goal at the beginning of the year, we announced it on one of the first webinars of 2000, or it wasn't even a webinar back then, it was a conference call, that we were going to give away 75 million shares this year. And I'll have the final numbers here at the end of this month, but I know we're pretty darn close. So you guys have done a tremendous job earning that stock. And we also, said, okay, let's come up with programs to build your team. Because when you build your team, we don't believe that owners should be a one-person show. That's not what it's about. This is about team building. This is about increasing sales and profits. You only have so much time in the day, and I like what Jason said, 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 hours a day. I mean, that's a nice part-time gig. That's what you're talking about here, a full-time income on a part-time effort. But we introduced some tools that really would help you team build. And the one that we released probably about 3-4 months ago, and a lot of our network partners have taken advantage of, is the Brand Ambassador Program, where now you can bring somebody in, a customer can become an owner of the company. It's a chance to reward your customers, to give you an opportunity to upsell, to increase your sales and profits. And by doing so, when somebody buys an Idealist or better, they get 1,000 shares. They become an owner of the company. How exciting. And not only, now who does that? Nobody does that out there. But not only that, if they refer somebody to you, they also get 500 shares and cash. So they could really earn a free mattress. They refer enough business, but these are people, brand ambassadors, that are out there promoting you and promoting the Perfect Dreamer line. These, they're your brand ambassador. We also really stepped up our game for BigTicket Broker, understanding how to leverage the efforts of others. And I want to bring a BigTicket Broker on the line. Hopefully Larry Hall got a chance to get on the call. He's based out of Atlanta, but I want him to share a little story with you. BigTicket Brokers understand, that this is about selling product, but for owners, distribution centers, the BigTicket Broker sells it, makes money, and the distribution center gets paid. And it works if you work it. Larry Hall, are you with me?
Yes, I'm on the call if you can hear me.
Yeah, Larry, you sound great. Thanks for taking the time. And actually, you're the first big-ticket broker that ever came on the line. I thought it was important because I know you sold some product or you've been selling product for distribution centers. You're based in Atlanta. This distribution center was somewhere else, out of state. If you would, just share with everybody what you did recently, over the weekend.
Okay. Over the weekend, I've been marketing the BigTicket Broker program since September. I was really surprised that a company would do it the way you guys are doing it. I was really shocked, really. But I got a chance to learn my way around the program, the first chance y'all gave me. Then I got a distribution center. I developed a relationship with them. And they gave me their catalogs. They gave me access to this stuff, and I told them if they give me a chance, I'd make it work. So over the weekend, my first sale with them was like a week ago. We sold our first bed set with them, and then we went on to that new application called Let Go. I posted a couple of things on Let Go. I got a couple of messages. And while I was on the phone talking to my girlfriend, one of the guys I sent to the distribution store said, "Hey, I just got back from the store. I spent $3,200. I put $700 down." I was shocked. I didn't even know what to say. I was surprised.
You told your girlfriend that you were going to take her out to dinner, right?
more than that. I mean, because we were just talking to another distribution center, and he was just giving us some pictures and posters. But when the guy texts me back, because you get a lot of crazy people that text you on, like, Facebook was my first sale, then my second sale was on the Let Go after I listened to the training program. But I did it just like the training program said. I had the distribution center make pictures of me of the product. They looked like they were in my house instead of using the catalog pictures, and that's what did it. And the guy, nice. he texted me a couple of times, just like the training program said. I walked them through a couple of steps according to the way the distribution center said. And a few hours later, he called me back real happy, just like the first girl when she got a bed. She called me back real happy. And, I got my second reorder from the girl already. It hasn't even been a week yet. And I've got a December 28th commitment from the young lady. I mean, we've got a lot of leads in our pipeline now. But like I said, listening to the training program, listening to the actual distribution owner and figuring out how they want to work, how they like to work, and plus my experience in the field allowed me to make those sales and the leads that we got. And I appreciate you, John, because you've been very, very supportive. I had a hard time, but you've been very supportive. Every time I called, every time I text, I was a little frustrated, but you did help me, and I really do appreciate it, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had those two distribution centers that I have today, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Larry, and thanks for being on the call. Appreciate what you're doing, and you're setting yourself up for a financial windfall. I like what you're doing, and I wish you a lot of success. I like what you're doing. Thanks for being on the call.
Thank you.
And Larry is the quintessential to really a big-ticket broker. That can you imagine as a distribution center, having 25 Larry Halls out there selling product for you? I mean, that's where we're going. I mean, big picture is you could have hundreds. So, it's you got to start thinking big. That's really what this is all about, too, is really set your sight. That's why I love Josh. $100,000 a month, you should be setting that as your goal, if not higher. Why not? Nothing's going to stand in your way except yourself. But as we continue to recap 2016, we expanded and improved upon our training. We provide a full-blown owner training site, which is, I call it, a one-stop shopping for everything that you need to own and operate a distribution center. And it keeps getting better. We added videos, audios, tutorials. It's all in there. We want you to have really everything, all the tools to be successful. And that's really, that training is always expanding, always evolving, always improving. And Jake Edmark up in Milwaukee, who actually is a trainer for a Fortune 500 company, is really helping with the tools back there. So again, very fortunate to have network partners that have such a skill set. And what I want to do right now, hopefully he's on the line just to give a recap. He's the distribution center owner up there in Milwaukee, and also he's the RMD of Wisconsin and Iowa, Jake Edmark. Jake, you with me?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great. Thanks for taking the time. I know you go to work or you're at work, so if you would just give a quick recap of 2016 and your vision for 2017.
Yeah, for sure. First, I wanted to really celebrate the success of every that has been on the call so far, and all of the owners. So congratulations, and nice job on the hard work that you guys have done this year. And I'm mirroring everything everyone else has been saying. I'm probably doing it on maybe a little bit smaller scale because I am doing it part-time. So I have started a little differently, but this has been I started off in a, just a small little warehouse, 15 by 45, and I didn't think a storefront was a couple years down the road, but I barreled through the tax season this year, made enough money to get my own store, made enough money to buy a truck, and then I've still made enough money to pay back the entire initial investment that I made part-time. And on that, I won. So, I've done you know, almost 100,000 in sales this year by myself. So I haven't even started to try to expand my network and build my team of big ticket brokers or do any fundraisers. I've done that using the strategies that the gentleman, the big ticket broker gentleman mentioned with the Let Go app. I'm big on Offer Up app and the Facebook app. So 90% of my business has been on places, and that's been working for me. So I mean, really just doing as much business as I can, because I advertise too much, because I'll have more sales than I really know what to do with and that I can handle, since I got a full-time job too. So I think, you know, transitioning into a full-time store owner is probably sooner down the road than I thought it was initially. But yeah, if you haven't online marketplaces yet, you know, be sure to watch those training videos on the broker websites. Follow those steps, and they really do work. Just like the gentleman mentioned with the real pictures, yeah, check those videos out. You'll get a lot of sales. But yeah, I'm definitely satisfied, definitely happy with the year. I've actually taken December off because I've made enough money that I'm able to do that, and that's really the type of you know, convenience and freedom that you have when you own your own business. So I'm kind of just taking the month off here, and so I can start hard in January and hit it hard, you know, through the first half of the year and see, you know, how much money I can make. So I'm excited to see if I did as well as I did the first year. You know, now with the extra knowledge and training that I have, you know, I should be able to at least double what I did last year, which is, you know, significant for a new business.
That's good. That's good stuff. And you got married this past year with Nadia and your beautiful bride, and you even took a honeymoon, and with all that, still, you know, a full-time, I say full-time income on a part-time effort. But great job, Jake. Appreciate everything you're doing. Thanks for being on the call.
Yeah, thanks I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Absolutely. All right, and as we continue, you know, we talk about 2016, we expanded our product line, you know, and who best to really talk about what we did in 2016 and give you a little snippet on what's happening in 2017 is the president of Cozy Furniture, CFO of Ideal Furniture, Mr. Jeff Rubenstein. Jeff, you with me?
I am, John. Can you hear me?
Yep, you sound great.
Very good. Well, hello, everybody. What I thought that I would do today is kind of recap the beginning of 2016 and where we were and where we are right now at the end of 2016, and then kind of give you an overview of what 2017 is looking like. So let's start with the beginning of 2016. We started out with the various vendors that you see on the screen right now. We had two furniture vendors in Coaster and Acme. We had our Perfect Dreamer line, which is Corsicana and Spring Air made in their factories. We started out also at the beginning of the year with Maloof, which is our pillow, bedding, and mattress protector company. And we also had Comfort Revolution, and they were also a pillow vendor that we were using. So we had those 5 vendors at the beginning of the year. Let's kind of fast forward to the end of 2016. And where we are now, we continue to have Coaster and Acme, as well as Corsicana, Spring Air, Perfect Dreamer, Maloof. Comfort Revolution has kind of moved into our Sealy bed-in-a-box mattress company. As they have a relationship with Sealy, they came to us and asked us if we would like to represent their company and Sealy with the Perfect Dreamer Sealy bed-in-a-box, and we decided to take that on, as that's becoming a very big and popular category. So we then also have the Perfect Dreamer Sealy bed-in-a-box mattress. Furniture of America was another furniture vendor that we brought on in the middle of the year. Kodiak futons and Inamax, and then as well the Guardian Furniture Warranty Program, which many of you have taken advantage of, and I hope that that continues to grow in the coming year. So we expanded from 5 to the various vendors that you see here, which are about 9 different vendors from 5, and we will continue to expand that into 2017. The next slide just shows where we added some direct ship products. And this is kind of where things are progressing into 2017. We have our Luxon mattresses, the Sealy mattress line, Bellave pillows and bedding are all direct ship. Coaster Furniture is going to come into play in our new btbfurniture.com website, and Kodiak futons. All 5 of those vendors are direct ship products that we've taken on in 2016. Let's kind of move to 2017. I'm going through this rather quickly, so if anybody has any questions or want to call, please call me and we can go over that in a kind of a different setting rather than now. I'd rather just kind of go through this rather quickly. But 2017, we are going to launch btbfurniture.com, and that is going to have a new vendor on there. We're going to bring in Ashley into the mix of the BTB Furniture direct ship program, as well as Coaster, Perfect Dreamer, and the Bed in a Box. So BTB Furniture, which many of you have been hearing about, and BTB and the BigTicketBroker.com website will all be launched at market, and we'll have more to say about that. Just a snippet here that at some point in 2017 we're going to add btbtreasurers, which is going to be a jewelry website, and will be expanding, as well as when you hear Big Ticket Broker, that's a big ticket item. So we're looking forward to adding the btbtreasurers.com website. We're already looking at various vendors to add to that program as well. Along with what I'd like to do is add 1 to 2 mid to high-end furniture vendors. And I know we've been talking about this for a little bit, but Larry and I will take some time at Las Vegas market to look at some various furniture vendors, as well as at High Point in April, and continue to add 1 or 2 more furniture vendors onto the product mix, along with some other add-on products. Like we added the Guardian Furniture Warranty Program, we are going to add some different products as the year goes on to enhance and to give you an opportunity to make some more money. Now, I just want to talk very quickly about the Emerald and Barcalounger, because I know they've been on here for a while. Those are still possibilities. We're still talking to them, and there'll be more to come on Emerald and Barcalounger throughout the year. I am extremely excited about next year. I believe next year is going to be a big year for us in many, many ways. We're working on many fronts to build the business, so please stay tuned for more to come, and please call or email me with any questions or concerns, comments that you may have. I know many of you talked to Ivy in the Chicago office. She has been nothing but helpful, and I'm sure you all have, many of you have spoken with her as well. I want to wish all of you a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and a happy and healthy and safe New Year. And I will turn the call back over to you, John. Thank you.
Good. Jeff, thank you very much. Good information. Appreciate the job that you're doing to really give our network partners choices and really, increase their bottom line. When you have choices, you have options, you have really streams of income from different manufacturers and different options for your ultimately your customers. So appreciate, Jeff, everything that you're doing. And as we continue to preview, and I know we're going over our allotted time, but I don't feel rushed. I don't want to rush through this. I do want you to really grasp what we've did. It's tough to cover everything we've done this year and preview next year in 30 minutes. So we're a little over the time here, but I want to talk about something that was already mentioned to really look forward to in 2017, and that's the fundraising division, new economy fundraising. Also, the contract division, commercial sales, Kevin Kaplan, who we're joining forces with to really get into the hotels, motels, universities. There's a lot going on, and you heard from Dwayne, his first fundraising event. This is going to really help us promote it and help many organizations out there that need help. That really the old way of fundraising is just so difficult and just not working. There's out there something that works, and it's certainly selling mattresses and furniture. So we're excited about the fundraising, the contract sales division. Also, this is something that literally I think everyone's excited about, is that's the btbfurniture.com. It's an e-commerce website for the BigTicket Broker. I took a little snippet, a look at it today, and I'll tell you, this is going to be top notch. There is this is something that you're going to be very proud of. But really, BigTicket Broker, btbfurniture.com, you know, is a fully branded, fully functional, quality, pictures, interface, commission tracking, everything that a person needs to sell mattresses, furniture, and more. There's going to be more items going on this, you know, but so we're excited. You know, BigTicket Broker is going to get a marketing site, an e-commerce site. They're going to have an opportunity to save money and make money. You know, that's what it's all about. And, of course, you know, it's a full-blown, you know, business in a box. You know, we're giving somebody an opportunity to get in the business absolutely free. That's unprecedented. So distribution center gets paid any time a product is sold from your big-ticket broker. That's powerful, you know. And we're excited about this to be unveiled in Las Vegas. Again, I hope everybody makes it out to Las Vegas. This is going to be a phenomenal time. And I do want to just take a minute. Hopefully I want to go back east to Virginia, Winchester, a gentleman I had a chance to meet for the first time. He's been with us for over a year now, but up in Winchester, Tim Alawat. Tim, are you with me? You on the line?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Hey, Tim. Thanks for taking the time. If you would, just that's not Tim. Here's Tim. Give us a recap. Your 2016. I know you worked 17 years for the man working in a store, and now you have your own place, and kind of give us a little preview of 2017.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to follow everybody. I mean, everybody sounds like they're doing great. It's very exciting. Yeah, like you said, I worked in the furniture business for 17 years. I was one of the top producers out of 52 stores. I finished in the top 10 out of 400 salespeople yearly, and like you said, I got tired of working for the other guy, and you know, you make the money, you don't have time to spend it. So now I'm my own boss, and when I started, I was in a storage unit, and I got me a little store now, and I was doing it part-time, but yeah, I believe in it so much now. This is all I do, and I just hope to expand in 2017 and get these big-ticket brokers up and going. But like I said, it's hard to follow.
I appreciate it, and you're coming out to Vegas, and look forward to seeing you again. First time in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, I got to bring some change, play some slot machines.
You know the old saying, how do you leave Vegas with $1 million? It's come with $2 million.
Oh, I got you.
Bumps, yeah. Well, good. Look forward to seeing you next month, and appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing out there, and really being an example of, you know, walking away from, you know, working for the man, and now you are working for the man, but you're the man. Appreciate you being on the webinar.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so what I want to do, and I'm just looking at text here because I know some had to go ahead and take off, but I want to go up to Sacramento County. Hopefully this gentleman had a chance to get on the line. Craig Floyd, who's an area distribution center also for Sacramento County, has a distribution center up there in Sacramento. Craig, are you with me?
I am. How do I sound?
Oh, you sound great. Give us a little recap. Well, how's things going? What do you see for 2017?
Well, I tell you, I hear these guys talking about these 20,000 people towns and small stores, and Sacramento County has 4 million people. So what excuse do I have? Zero. I have 0 excuses. And I'm just focusing at this juncture on learning 2 things. One is how to effectively leverage things out or outsource them out to experts. I've come up with a pretty good system where I have one company that does my Craigslist postings, and I'm working with another company which gets me on the front page of Google. Now, it used to be, you know, I mean, when I was a lot younger, that when we were looking for something, we went to the yellow pages. Not anymore. It's a new time. Now people go to either Google, Bing, or Yahoo, and they just type in what they want. Well, they aren't going to look 20 or 30 pages into the list. they're going to look at top 3 or 4, and they're going to pick out of that, and then either they're going to go to the website or they're going to call you. So I have a very nice website that I had done. I have a system where once you punch me in, it goes to call or website. Makes it real easy. This is not rocket science, and then just developing these powerful relationships with my customers through the first contact, which is normally by the phone. But that doesn't handcuff me to anywhere. I can go about my daily affairs and do virtually anything I want, and I try to remain within about an hour of the store. So if somebody says, can I meet you at the warehouse? I want to test drive one of these mattresses you have. I'll say, fine, meet me in an hour from anywhere, any day. I met some girls that drove down in the rain 2 hours from Lake County, which is 2 hours from me. The girl had been in a car accident and had one of her arms taken completely off. They came all the way down. Her and her girlfriend came down, met me, bought a mattress, an Idealist, double-sided pillow top. And the next thing was when I had it, I got it in because they wanted a king size. I got it in and delivered it in the rain to Lake County. Now, what story do you think they're going to tell all their friends when they sleep on this wonderful mattress? Because we have, bar none, the best bang for your mattresses in town. And I tell people all day long, please, I challenge you, before you come see me, go to Mattress Firm, go to Mattress Discounters, go to any of the big box stores and look and find what mattress you like, then come see me, where you're going to pay half, if that, to get the same quality mattress. So, it makes my life now it's mine. I worked for 9 years for Levitt's, and I'm talking about that was big furniture back in those days. I think our biggest month was $6 million in 1 month, and I made $150,000 a year. But now, most recently I worked in Vegas, barely making $600 or $700 a week for another furniture guy, a mom and pop store. So why shouldn't I have my own store? I do, and I'm looking for 2017 to be gangbusters. It's going to be gangbusters for me because, I'm putting my heart and soul into this, and I'm not a furniture guy. I'm a people guy. So once you're a people guy, you develop that rapport, those relationships with your customers, and they're your best form of advertisement. And that's kind of what I'm learning.
That's good stuff, Craig. Craig, you have a service mindset, and you are a people person. That's why you're going to be tremendously successful, and you're doing a great job. Appreciate you being on the team, and I'll see you in Vegas next month.
See you in Vegas.
You got it, Craig. All right, everyone. That's some good stuff, and I always like to hear from the field, and I always like to have new people on the line too. It's just we're a little pressed right now. There were some network partners that had to bail just because this has taken a little too long. But you know what? It's certainly worth it. I want you guys to really get behind the cause, understand that what you're on the precipice of something great, and really set your sights, set the bar very high for 2017. And this gentleman I'm going to introduce you to behind the scenes is looking to do two things: to put more money in your pocket, and secondly, to create value in the stock, NEMG. That's the founder, CEO, Mr. Larry Kozin. Larry, you there?
I'm here, John. Can you hear me okay?
You sound great.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to be very brief. I really appreciate everybody's testimonial. It's very humbling. It's what a powerful testimonials we had tonight, and that's really why we're successful. It's because of all of you that are just, following the game plan and making money. It's not rocket science that when you have no overhead and you are an owner-operator, you could undercut the competition. What really makes this work, though, is the fact that you're part of a group. If you go out to Vegas on your own and you're not part of us, to be frank, the manufacturers won't even talk to you. If you're not doing $2 to $5 million a year, they're really not interested. But by being part of the group, you can set yourself up. We'll help you get set up with any manufacturer you want when you come to Vegas. So you definitely want to be there. It's all about logistics and technology. And this btbfurniture.com platform, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine, like John said, there's going to be thousands of big-ticket brokers, and because of technology, they're not limited to their own geographical area. You know, here Larry Hall sells a $3,200 deal over the weekend to somebody in New York that he's never even met or wherever they were. And so you can imagine having big-ticket brokers that are going to be able to line up business for you. Jeff and I today spoke with MasterCard, and they're going to provide us a platform where you're going to be able to pay your big-ticket brokers right on a MasterCard immediately, where they'll have immediate access to the funding. So we're very excited about the MasterCard, the Big-Ticket Broker MasterCard program coming, and a lot more to be announced. Please, everybody, be in Vegas. Do what you have to do to meet us there, see the new platform, get the training, meet the manufacturers. Very exciting times, John. I'm very excited about 2017. And I'll turn the call back over to you to wrap things up.
No, that's great, Larry. Appreciate that. And so much information and so much I heard tonight. You know, I have to process it. My head is spinning. Some powerful testimonials, the money that people are making and the lives that are being changed and the people that are being helped out there, you know, in the new economy is just really gratifying. It's such a humbling, I guess is the right word. Very humbling to be part of this movement, of this crusade, where we're really going up. Our competition is really, you know, we're going after the big box stores, the corporate stores and chains that are, unfortunately, they're fleecing the American public that don't know any different. They don't know that there's an option that they can go to somebody for the same quality at hundreds less, percentage-wise, a lot less than what they're trying to gouge the general public with. So, you know, again, I always say right place, right time, you know, right industry with the right product, you know, and now we have the right company to make it happen. You know, that's what this company is just a vehicle to get somebody a track to run on, you know, to let their dreams come true. So just very grateful for 2016 and everything that each and one of you have done for yourselves, for the company, and 2017, without a doubt, is going to be making history. We're going to stake our claim. We're going to certainly make a difference out there, and we will be a household name. There's no doubt in my mind. So as we close out the year, everyone go out there, have a safe, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday that you celebrate. Do it with your family, friends, your loved ones. Enjoy it. Be safe. God bless everyone. This webinar, the last one for 2016, is officially over.